watched that night. The next day he died. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I did take a break too. I took a break on watching him, and yeah, he passed just like that too. Shit, damn. But nah, his music choice was good. It was great.
He had all the bangers.
Yeah. For those who don't know, here we was talking about the late great Mr. Samuels. But we back.
Nothing but the hits.
Yeah.
Nothing but the motherfucking hits. Oh shoot, my wallet.
That's why it's just part 2 to it, you know.
My bad, y'all. My bad. That was kind of crazy.
Yeah. I mean, you know, eventually, when we put some of the guests together, you know, upgrade some of this stuff so we could deal with the guests. Even though we kind of ready for a guest.
Yeah.
If we would even have a 4th co-host, right? It's about the consistency of having that co-host, because there's no consistency already with us to begin with.
What you mean, bro? There's mad consistency.
Yo, if we were to produce a podcast every month is what we would have, because we only see each other maybe once a week. If
it depends on how you put it out. Yeah. And that's why a lot of people are streaming now, because it's like you stream it and then it's out, done. Yeah, and they're doing everything live these days. It's like the game is really.
I mean,
crazy
you can
now.
premiere and just put a edit video out already too.
Yeah, that's true.
But you know,
end of the day though, it seems like people gravitate more to the live. Like, I'm here for this. You know?
Yeah. But I mean, that's for certain things. Like that live really. I'm not gonna say people are gravitating, because you could see the audience, the number of audience. It's low. It's not like even with, like, say for Kevin Samuels, his views would be in the millions, and it's only 100,000 people watching at the live, so people aren't
only. That's like
I'm not gonna lie. The numbers live,
networks.
it was never that crazy, but the numbers live, it would be like 20,000 people in there, and I'd be like,
yeah,
dang.
that too. But his videos is gonna hit that million. So it's like live doesn't really, like, if you do exclusive live, maybe there's a difference in that you'll gain people, but not live regularly, because people eventually tune out. And if it's like a different episode, hey, I'll watch this. I could pause it. So, sometimes when I'm watching live, I'm like, damn, I don't want to pause it because I want to keep it live. But I do also want to, I might want to stop it, so I might want to come back to it.
His consistency was really something, though, because there was a lot of times where I would watch the night before, and then I would be looking forward to the next one. And I would come on while he's live.
He was doing every day. He did Monday, Wednesday, Friday, YouTube, and then Tuesday and Thursday, Instagram.
Yeah.
And, like, he was doing so many other things, too, on top of that. So I was like,
nah, the grind was real.
Yeah,
the grind was real.
You know, and I would I'd like to see who his team was, because
he didn't. Allegedly, he didn't even have one. It was just a one-man show.
Well, I think after a while he got a few people.
Yeah, because I watched him have a setup when he was having the girls come to him in his hotel.
Oh yeah. And he had some people.
Yeah, working. Yeah. But for the most part, he definitely was on some one-man show. You tell that's effort, that's work, but that's strategically planned out.
Yeah.
And hey, and on the same time, you flying out to different states every week. You're not in the same state every week. You going back and forth, New York, LA, or
I don't
Miami.
think it was every week.
Yeah, it was.
He was on the move, but I remember him saying, like, at certain points, he'd be like, "Yeah, and next week we're gonna be in New York."
Yeah, so I would say, if not every week, at least every 2 weeks.
Every month at least.
Nah, I see him go from 2 different settings.
It seemed like pretty much every time you watch him, he's like, I'll be in New York, I'll be in LA, I'll be in Houston.
He was on the go, I want to say, a little later on.
Yeah, I mean later.
Yeah, he kind of amped it up over time, I guess.
Yeah. But that's dedication and to your meaning that you want to put out there. So You know, that consistency.
He did his thing. He did his thing.
So there's a few other people who's working that hard. Shit, Kevin Hart.
But for the wrong reasons.
For the wrong. For positivity and shininess. Nah.
Kevin Hart, he did some things that are considered to be questionable.
Oh,
that's all I'm saying.
Nah, what'd he do?
He put on a dress.
Yeah, beat it.
Okay. Like Michael Jackson or what?
No. We ain't gonna do that.
I'm just saying, like I don't mess with that. Like,
what was the questionable things else did he do, or everything else is just speculation?
I kind of like when I watch famous people. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of put them in a box. It's like there's a certain things that if you say it or you indicate, like you move like this, I'm putting you in the box of okay, you're gonna do anything so you can be in the industry and you can keep making money.
But to that end, I think what gets a lot of them is what gets all of us not reading the fine print. You sign up for these apps.
Yeah.
You sign up for these apps to go through your text messages, your
when
pictures,
South Park
all
did
of that.
The iPad terms and services. Mm-hmm. Oh, it was horrible, but it was hilarious what they was doing. Oh, you didn't read the terms and services? We're allowed to do this.
even one of
the terms and services is kind of crazy.
Like one of the guys on Google was basically bragging about it, and like he did a conference or something where he's talking to people, and he's like, "Yeah, you signed that over with your consent," and he's literally smirking the whole time, like, "Yeah, we can do that because you allowed us to do that, and it's with your consent." So it's like, it's. In
a way, I think that's what happens to a lot of these people. You know, you have your own standards and morals.
Famous people, yeah.
Yeah, you got your own standards and morals, and they're like, "Listen, buddy, you're worth $8 million.
We can make $100 million.
You signed that you're liable for the cost of this movie for not willing to play your part." We could
go dark with this topic.
Yeah,
we could go real dark with this topic. A lot of people
is it speculation now.
A lot of people are meeting there.
It's guaranteed speculation. We not in these rooms, but
I mean, hey, some people have
circumstantial
come out
evidence
there and said like what.
I want to say this: no matter what we could think of,
the
truth is always stranger than fiction. No matter what we thinking, it's much worse. It's much worse.
Sound like me now, Jesus.
It's no sunshines and pretty rainbows inside Hollywood.
Yeah, there is. If you're 5 years old walking down Hollywood Boulevard. Other than that, no, there's not.
There's just a dark couch like this.
And a person
might not even be that, boy.
And a person of a particular heritage beckoning you to sit down.
I ain't playing that, son. Once you roam into evils, there's no brakes on anybody.
Oh man, you see, you sound like a challenging fellow that they would be interested in. Oh, he's gonna be difficult. But we're gonna try.
We can get him.
Nah, buddy. That's the power of broke.
Oh shit. That's the power of love.
That's the power of broke. You see, you can scare people that's always been rich, always have money.
Yeah.
Broke people, when they don't care, they don't care.
Great Depression.
I don't know.
Well, you know what?
Some broke people is like, I ain't trying to go back.
No, yeah, you're right. Ain't trying to go back.
Or I'm trying to get out of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. I mean, for the people there's some that's willing to compromise.
Mm-hmm.
Some, probably most.
A lot.
It's probably most.
Most people don't have integrity.
Well, I would ask the Lord to protect me from myself.
If
I'm wilding that far, let me die.
Damn, I feel you. Wait, damn, what happened to the whole free will joint? Like,
nah, free will get you killed. You got the free will. The free will. I mean, God forgive me for that, but even with the free will and all that, there's a limit. You think about it. Like a lot of people say, was God allowing some of these things, right? Or why didn't I? It's to save you from yourself.
Yeah, we have the freedom to do the dumb shit that we want to do.
You're free to do the dumb stuff. Sometimes it don't work out your way for a good reason.
To bring it back to Kevin Hart, right? I watched him on Joe Rogan podcast, and I was like, yo, damn, that shit was mad inspirational. After watching it, he's mad positive. It feels like he's only trying to push, good things to progress in this world. even with his comedy and his movies and all that, he's really like everything else you could speculate, but he's really pushing like for good. That's what it looks like. That's what it feels like. That's what I'm seeing. If I'm paying attention to everything.
No, but I mean, where are you getting at with that? I would think that he is pushing for the good, but
I think there's a few different directions you can go in. You can say,
I think about it like this. As you as an individual might have a very positive goal of what you're heading towards, but your goal doesn't necessarily make the machine the most money.
All right, like look at this is something off of Hollywood, but look at Lance Armstrong. Mm-hmm. He managed to get a lot of fundraising money for cancer research, even though he cheated.
I don't care. He just got caught cheating. Everybody's cheating.
Oh, all right. But, behind closed doors, you're going to do something bad for the greater good.
See, but this is what...
How does that versus, is it worth it for the greater good?
For those people, I would say, yeah. It was definitely worth it. His situation allowed a bunch of people that probably would have never donated to those causes to donate. Mm-hmm. So in my eyes, you still did a great thing.
So the greater good is better versus the bad thing behind closed doors.
Yeah, that's why it's called the greater good.
Okay, so then, hey, with your morals and your integrity for the greater good, will you do some demonic shit?
That don't sound like no greater good.
I mean...
No, sir. Not me.
there's a like in philosophy, there's this exercise where it's like, okay, you have the controls of a train track or something. It's like you could have the train kill you or like kill a baby or something, and then it's like 100 people and you could have it kill those people, and it's like, which one would you choose?
Who's in those crowds?
you don't know. You don't know. That's the thing.
It could be a waste man. Goodbye. No,
wow.
I see a demonic smile, son.
I'm joking. But
no, I'm not sacrificing myself for those 100 people.
It sounds really noble, but I tell you what, nothing sobers you up like your mortality.
Yeah.
Whatever you think you stand on or you think you believe, when your life is called into question, you're going to see who you really are. You might think, I would never. I could never. Let you be on that operating table and you need this heart to survive. You're like, kill him. I need that. I mean, it sounds crazy, but until you've had your life in those moments, you don't know what you would do. Like, you just telling fairy tales to me.
But some people have been in vague situations like that, or they've been to war or what have you.
Yeah.
So they kind of know. Like, they're like, this is what I did in that situation.
No, I tell you, that's bullshit.
How?
And why I say that is because we have a tendency to romanticize things. It's like that person that gets beat up, and tomorrow he's telling you how he won the fight, and you like, I was there. You was getting the shit beat out of you. But in his mind, he was like, how you ain't tell me I swung like this and I weaved. And you like, nah, you got punched twice and you fell.
The point is that he was still standing on whatever he was standing on in his mind.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
When he could have just ran away or something.
For those people in certain quick scenarios, you might think you did this, that, and the third. But if there was video footage, you'd be like, oh, damn. I didn't do what I thought I did.
I mean,
what was he thinking at that time?
Fighters that's kind of what it comes down to. Go back and watch they fight,
Nah, professional fighters go back and watch.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Or if you was unlucky enough to be world star.
Yeah, and those world star moments, I seen a fight. I was like, yo, damn, the old dude knocked out the young boy. It was like a party from like.
I always see old people knocking out young dudes.
But young boy was just dazed, like the birds in Street Fighter. Yo, and he's getting up and he's moving.
That's like Looney Tunes.
And old dude is still walking towards him. More knocks. Yo, he's knocking, moving everybody aside. Nah, y'all wanted to fuck with old dude? I'm fucking all y'all up. And he got the one-hitter quitter, bro.
Damn. I seen a video like that yesterday. My little brother was showing me. It's like an old dude. It's like it looks like three young dudes. And he's knocked one out. Look like he give his shirt to his girl. Turn to the next one. Knocks him down, and then he goes back to the dude he first knocked out, starts dumping him while he on the floor, and then another friend comes, and he gives the old dude like a quick 1-2 and drops him.
Do we the love of violence, is it something we grew into, or is it something that is just nature for us?
I think violence is there. You know it's there. It's like little kids, you tell them no when they first go to hit you. And then you got to give them the God smack. Let them know, I got a big hand. You got a baby hand.
You can't be advocating for violence against kids.
I'm not advocating any violence. I'm advocating lessons early in life. Lessons early in life save you for a long time. Yeah. A lesson at a young age can save you 5 years worth of pain. And I'm all for saving you pain. So for right now,
but what if it was
smack down?
If it was in God's plan for you to feel that pain because of your free will?
No.
But you didn't answer the question. You think we're grew into this, or is this natural, a part of nature?
No, I did answer it in a way. Violence comes natural to you at first.
Okay.
Until, think about it. For the person, imagine if powerful people, like I'm talking physical strength, had no self-control. Like they didn't grow to have that self-control. You had Anthony Joshua walking up the street and he's just bumping into people. And he's like, wait, what? What? And he couldn't control himself. He just beating and knocking everybody out.
Yeah, but his control probably comes from the law. Like, I can't be just knocking people out.
All right.
People could be wilding out.
But there's a lot of strong people who haven't learned that control.
Nah, people initially. I mean, when they get to drunk nights,
there's some people who have a complete disregard for the law.
And all right, you either have your drunk nights, or you have people who's like, I need a valid reason, and we can activate this violence like bouncers. Some bouncers be like, yo, let him act up so I can just knock him out. Yo, a lot of...
Excuse me. I've seen a few bouncers
who just be ready to fight. Yeah.
Like I seen one guy, he got fired from the bar in like 2 weeks, but this guy, I just saw it in him. Like, I seen by the way he pat me down. I was like, that was mad aggressive for no reason.
Yeah, he tried to irritate people.
Yeah, like I saw him like just like he at the door like just like this, and I'm just like, bruh, take it easy. Like everybody in here just trying to have a drink and chill. But I seen the way he handled one dude, and I'm like, nah, he was waiting for that moment. He was waiting for his time to shine. He like, I'm gonna show these dudes I'm strong in this place.
Yeah, you pumping weights all week or something, or you just got shit on your head that.
Yeah, I mean, some people get stressed out. Mm-hmm. Like I remember this, hanging around with scrupulous characters.
Scrupulous characters.
Unscrupulous?
Unscrupulous characters. He hangs around genuinely the best of the best, the cream of the crop.
Hanging around
ninjas.
Yeah, hanging around the ninjas wilding. And things would be going bad, and they like, I'm ready to knock somebody out. And I'm like, bro, relax. Like, how is your bad day willing to turn into everybody's bad day?
No spliff? Like you ain't relaxing?
Nah.
What about you, Kwani? Any nature or growing into this love of violence?
It's nature, because I mean, you could like actually go. That's biology. Like it's competition. Even Charles Darwin and all those people said the same thing. It's not a quote, but it's just like survival of the fittest type thing.
Yeah.
So that's the way the world works. That's how it's always worked, and that's how it's going to continue to be until some crazy transformation happens where we don't have to compete with each other anymore.
And the world becomes equal, right? Equal opportunity, equal outcome.
Yeah,
and
equal left, equal rights.
Yeah.
Not in a good way.
And then we all become just little bubbles of joy.
This man watched Sesame Street this morning.
What? Nah. But alright, shit. You got any scrupulous characters you be chilling with, Kwani?
I said when I was
scrupulous. I don't really mess with people like that, to be honest. Like, it's very few people I just keep my head down for the most part.
Oh no, this is a while. You've hung around people who were Satanists, right?
Yeah, but those are the nicest people you ever meet. That's the irony of it.
Oh shit, that's nicest Christian.
I'll tell you, no saying this is ever gonna be like you're going to hell. Christians will do that.
Man, that makes sense. Why would they say? I mean, that's their heaven? So
that's their goals, no?
Yeah. So
they don't want you to come with them.
Yeah.
It's a Christian that's gonna be like, you going to hell, motherfucker. Like, pardon me.
That ain't there, man.
What? Nah, that's definitely there.
No, but at the same time, it's kind of, it sounds bad, but at the same time, it's like a warning. Like, you need to correct yourself.
Yeah, God never said, hey, yo, let him know I'm too busy right now. Let him know that he going to hell. You know, that was a joke from Eddie Griffin, I think. And he was like, yeah, let him know that you going to hell because I'm too busy right now. Like, no. Yo, you took it upon yourself to tell
that
me
person.
But,
I mean,
didn't need your warning.
The quick news to it is
warning. But people be on that.
You more so supposed to spread the good news. And the good news is Christ died for your sins. That's the good news.
Oh, I thought it was half off sale that you was about to tell me about.
No, I did not save 15% on my car insurance. They lied.
But God doesn't lie.
Damn, wait. So, I'm thinking about that. Like, yo, Geico quoted the Bible for their commercial.
Yo, beat it, bro. That's not where I was going with that.
Nah, they owe reparations to the Vatican, right?
We were just thinking about or talking about that with the whole
out these Bibles.
The whole crown.
The Bible you mess with.
The crown.
The crown?
King James.
King James
version.
What country is this from?
Bro, everybody's printing it.
Oh, everybody's printing.
Everybody.
No, I'm like, yo, where's the factory at? Like, what's the headquarters?
Everywhere.
Like, printing out a Bible.
It's one of the best-selling books and most stolen books at the same time.
All right. So who's collecting the profit when you buy it?
Whoever's printing the book. Think about it like any other book.
Who's printing the book?
Think about it. If you had a production company, would you not print these?
Yeah, of course. But I'm saying, which companies is printing it? So if I created a printing company and able to start printing books, I could just print out the Bible and
I don't think nobody owns it.
Yeah. You can't do that.
It's too far back, right? So there's no copyright.
One of the first.
Any taxes on that sale too is like that 8.875%.
You know the government is getting a PC. Come on.
What? Nah.
Yes, they are.
That's religious.
Yes, they are.
You could tax on selling a Bible.
Yo, the government is not playing with you.
I'm a Bible salesman.
The government mafia ain't playing with you.
Damn.
They're getting a part of
the government is the top G, right?
Yeah. Like copyright only lasts so long. So it's like if somebody wrote something, I want to say like 100 years ago or something, you could.
Now you we talking a long time.
I don't think it's that long, but it's like it's a certain amount of time where you could just print somebody's stuff, their book or whatever, and you can make money off it because the copyright expires after a while. So
there isn't any copyright on. I mean, you can make your own version of the Bible and print
which
one to print and sell it as it is, but like people be having their rock and roll Christians. That's the newest one I heard of.
What's that?
Or you could.
It's like a band. No, like
quote unquote satanic Bible. You know, they have that too.
Oh yeah, but does it have stuff from the original Bible in it?
It has all sorts of stuff that's plagiarized and.
So you know how this goes. The same thing as the spirituality thing.
Oh, okay, vague shit.
Yeah, you just take a few pieces that you know sounds good to the people, leave the rest out, confuse them.
It's all marketing. It's kind of like a name brand clothing outlet or something. It's like they're just paying for the name and the aesthetic. They don't really care too much about the substance. Most people, so
it's pay to play. Shit.
Yeah.
Gets expensive out here with this, but it is business, right? My mom always told me the last business in this world will always be the church.
The last?
Yeah.
The last you know why? Business. You know why?
You forgot about the coon?
It's
I'm just
saying. But do you know why though? It's because they're selling the most valuable thing in the world, and it's hope. Hope. Yes.
Damn.
That's exactly where I was going.
That is valuable. I mean, are they selling it?
Hope keeps not really.
Are they plagiarizing it?
Well, hope is what keeps you going. So it's like in a way, that's the most valuable thing.
You have hope even without that. There's a lot of non-religious people with a lot of hope.
But what's the best source? What's the best source of hope? You could argue religion. I'm not going to say definitely, but you could definitely argue religion is like the best source of hope and purpose.
The best source of hope?
And I guess the easiest too. Because it's like most accessible, you know?
Yeah, I would say accessible. Definitely. Damn. Yeah. How's your hope levels?
0. 0.
0?
I actually think hope.
You're not living if you got no hope.
I think hope is actually evil. I'm not even going to lie. But I have my reasons for thinking that.
My man.
Deeper on that, how you feel that hope is actually
please
evil.
Elaborate on how this is
because
evil.
It's not always there. You know, it's kind of like, okay, it's kind of like a carrot on a stick. So it's like a horse has a carrot on a stick and they're chasing the carrot. Not necessarily going to get it. As a matter of fact, the whole point of the game is to keep you chasing the carrot, but you're not going to get it.
That's terrible. How much things have you hoped for that you've received?
I don't know. That's like lot. That's on the spot.
Come on, man. A lot of things you've hoped for, you've received.
Probably, but it's like
you want to just see that glass half empty.
I mean,
oh shit!
You want to get into that?
We're gonna open the window to Kwani's soul.
Well, it is half empty. Some people would say they're
Full Metal Alchemist,
I mean, this is like the Matrix though, because it's like there is no glass, really.
Oh, look at that! There's no glass.
Nah, it's there, bro. You just looking at it the wrong way.
Oh yeah, because if you're looking at water and the background of it is just water, you can't see the glass. Oh, I get you. Yo, I see the double, triple entendres. Nah. It's spitting. No, but so 0 hope for you. You're choosing to have.
I was just being funny.
No, he's had hope. He's received things. He just chooses to not acknowledge those moments
anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you? You got hope?
I got a blank slate, man.
That was a long. Wow! You gave all that positivity just to be.
Keeps me going.
Nah, but the hope comes and goes. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I realize
sometimes just being stoic helps me through rougher times.
I thought you would have said yes immediately after that.
Yeah, remember, he's still a devil advocate kind of guy. That shit is weird when people say that whole devil. I don't even know what an advocate is.
When they say it too much, it's like when you just take the opposing argument just to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you heard my thought process on it. It's not really just to do it. I just want people to elaborate and fully think through their ideas or the idea they're stealing.
Mm-hmm. You know what I go into? Me at my age now, like, I'm not gonna say I'm a grumpy person, but I only have
you got a lower tolerance.
I only have 2 moods now. It's either maybe 3. Like normal, nothing's going on.
You're content.
Happy, content. Happy. And I don't get sad. I just get mad or pissed off.
It's not even you mad or pissed off anymore. It's more now you disappointed. I said this to someone the other day.
I'll be pissed.
Oh dang!
It should be.
I say, you know what? But my pissed off is different now. Now I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm not really mad I think back to being a lot younger where I'm visibly angry. More it's just I'm disappointed.
No, I don't be disappointed. I'll be pissed off. So
I'm disappointed sometimes in myself that I believed any different. You know?
Then I could be disappointed in myself, but for the real part,
that's what being mad comes about.
Look and see if that is recording too.
That's what being mad comes about, I think. You're getting angry, but this disappointment comes in when you look inward. I'm upset that I thought anything different than what I already knew.
See, but the real dress that I was talking to my boy when he was like, "Yo, son, you sound down." I was like, "Nah, I don't be down, bro. I don't be sad. I'm either pissed off, mad, or happy. There's no sad. Cut that shit out."
Your sadness really just means I got stuff to do. Like if I'm sad, that just means I got stuff to do and I'm not doing it. That's where the sadness might come in.
And that's irritation, and that just goes into irritation to Matt. That's where we at with it. So I can't really say I be even getting sad anymore. But
that one's complicated. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, like shit. It's kind of like when you feel like you know, like the world, and hey, there's not too much things I don't know about this world.
This is what I was saying. You gotta constantly do new things. Because the minute you start getting into a routine for too long or doing certain stuff, you kill off a part of yourself.
Yeah, damn. But you're always killing a part of yourself then. You're
growing.
Yeah.
But some people don't let their current self die. You know, they are stuck on who they were in 1994.
Oh.
And they doing that in the way they act, the way their speech, the clothes they wearing. It's like, all right, buddy.
I remember as a kid, I used to tell myself, I was like, yeah, I don't ever want to change. I want to be who I am right now.
Yeah, that sounds childish.
And and then after I look back at it,
but that sounds great as a kid.
Yo, thank God I changed. Shit, I would not be surviving on.
To be fair, man. There's a lot of happy-go-lucky times there.
Yeah, damn.
There's so much happiness, it's not even funny. I remember my dad being upset with me. He's like, you're always laughing and smiling. Ain't nothing funny. And I would burst out into laughter. Like, everything was funny.
That's funny right there.
Yeah, everything was funny. And, you know, now I'm like, takes a lot to laugh.
Yeah.
You know, unless it's with
comedy or some stand-up.
And even that, like a lot. We went to comedy shows. You see me.
Yeah, I mean, but we went to comedy shows and you was smack daisy. I was like, maybe if you were sober.
I was sober.
Nah, you wasn't.
I wasn't sober.
You was. I could see the look on your face.
I was sober.
You was like one of them Simpsons meme. Yo, do I look high? Yeah, you high.
I was sober, man.
Nah, you was smack daisy.
Kids, stay sober.
Exactly. Drugs are not your friend. They
no, they're not.
They will stall you and make you miss out on some eventful things that
a lot of key moments. Yeah,
and stop your progression.
It's kind of like a chick, you know. But what kind of chicks do
the wrong one?
The wrong one, but everybody
what people dealing with. But
exactly. There you go.
Because there's some great ones that push people that.
I'm about to say,
if they didn't have them,
there's a few. I mean, even some of the miserable ones push you. Because they need you to do more for them to get more. So they're like, listen, bruh, you need that better job.
Or you might, you know, be mad at that one chick and she, after the breakup, it's motivating you to do some more better things in your life.
That's the ultimate motivation. Like, what's the movie with this guy, Bradley Cooper, he gets the pill?
Limitless.
Yeah. You want to feel limitless? Oh man, get your heart broken. Boom.
Damn.
Suddenly you got free steroids, free brain power, free motivation. You wanna go after that.
Damn. I don't know if that's really how it is, limitless, but damn.
I mean,
I wouldn't give it that because
not quite limitless.
You gotta really be like, because there's a balance in whether you're too hurt to do things or you're hurt enough that you want to do
You're allowed
things.
to be hurt for 2 weeks. After that,
as a man,
whatever.
As a woman, how long you allowed to be hurt? You don't care.
I'm not giving nobody a different time. You got 2 weeks, and you better start doing something. I'm not saying you can't feel hurt, can't be sad in certain moments, but if you still sitting there and you know you're crying, you're barely eating, this and the third, all right, buddy, get up, do something. Anything.
Get active. Verb. Yeah. It's what you do.
Got to do something because it's just going to get worse.
90s shit. It's only going to get worse?
It's only going to get worse. The more you sit down and linger in your feelings, write a book or something. Write a song.
Since you've been gone.
Whatever you got to do, man. Go make some money off of that.
I can't. Nah.
Yo, pain. A lot of people's pain have turned into great works of art. Push them to reach new heights. Push some people to get fit.
Push some people to commit suicide.
Okay, goodbye. Push some people to take a look at themselves. I mean,
who was it? Bed Bath and Beyond CEO. That type of pain right there.
I think that was more so getting caught up and about to get caught. Yo, that's a crazy feeling. Yeah. When you know it's time to pay the piper. Whoa, it's like, because I know that feeling. I remember doing crazy stuff.
Well, what's the story, though?
You know, my mom would call me where I'm at.
He stole allegedly money when the feds was coming to seize him.
Oh.
Like,
the doors is closing. It's like I was saying with knowing I'm about to get a beating. Like, you know, I'll be chilling, hanging out. Everything is all good. I know I'm wilding. Then I'll be somewhere and I get a call. I'm just like, when you get home, I'm going to tear that ass up. It's like, you know, it's a crazy feeling. You like, I'm about to run away. Like, they going to never see me again. Like, you know, you think of things like that. So I can only imagine. For him, it was like...
just avoiding punishment.
Yeah. Basically. Yeah, I don't know. The rational side of you just flies out the window. Because you know, and this is me being younger, of course. I'm like, if I just step and get hit by this bus right now, I don't have to get that beating. It's crazy, but you know,
you pushing yourself to the...
I'm just saying, like, your proper thoughts kind of just flee from you in those moments. It's really weird. Like, you know, it's
kind of like fight or flight. You know, like you kind of hit the panic button. Like, damn, just to avoid.
Past those, it's just straight eject. This is like, he's like, I gotta go, no matter how it is.
Oh man, live on to continue to find another day.
Yeah, you don't even get to pick in between one of those. It's just like, I got to go, I gotta go.
Yes. I guess eventually you do, like, once you do get enough beatings, it's like you kind of become numb to it. Like,
after a little while, I think I was numb.
It just stops having power over you. It's like, whatever.
Yo, oh man, you know what's funny? Growing up, after a while, the beatings stopped. The beatings kind of stopped early for me versus some other people I know. I'm like, yeah, y'all still getting beatings in your teenage years, but
yeah.
But me, it stopped early, but I wanted them to come back because the speech was worse. Oh, man. I was like, oh.
You know what? God. I think about it. My mom's will beat you
and
then have a full-blown conversation by herself. But it's a conversation for you to hear, like talking crazy about you, walking up and down the house, making a bunch of noise. You know, I used to try and have talks back, but I realized it's no winning. It's nothing getting through. And for the next 6 hours, you're just going to hear about yourself. I'm like,
yeah, at the time, I would get the speech instead of a beating. Yo, I felt more pain in that speech.
Yeah, you like, hurry this up.
Yeah, and you can't tell them shut up because it's going to go longer. I never thought of that. And
I don't think I've ever got to quite shut up. I say it in a very intelligent way.
I'm not saying it in no type of way.
I'm like, so the point of what you were saying was, and I understand that, and then, you know, she would just rebuttal like, you don't understand.
Damn.
I'm like, all right. Maybe I don't understand.
This is why you need to shut up.
Yeah, I know. It took me a long time to learn that.
No matter what you say, you prolonging it.
Yeah, you are prolonging it.
It probably is the difference between you. It gave you more discipline in life, and you won't do certain stupid shit that people are doing today. I think it's helped me out at jobs too. Yeah. Shit. Confrontation at home will teach you about the world, because there's confrontation outside the home that can be detrimental to your life.
Oh,
that
right.
You should have been taught at home, but
yeah,
you know, a lot of people try to implement that into, hey, you know, you can discipline your kids in a certain way anymore, versus how, hey, some people, it don't matter how much discipline, they just gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Some people, hey, enough discipline.
The discipline has to be met with a certain amount of love. It's got to be a balance. You know, it can't just be discipline with no love, because then you create
discipline with explanation, I believe.
I didn't like that. My mom used to be like, "Get the belt," and I get the belt, and she was like, "You know why I'm beating you?" All that made me want to say is, because you a da 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 da. Like, you know, it had me ready to go off. Like,
there's a difference.
And that's you that kind of guy. I did not have that.
There's a difference between like when they do it in a calculated way, and if like your drunk dad comes home and just randomly starts going crazy, like they the important thing that I noticed is like the kids have to know why.
Yeah.
And it has to be like, okay, you did this. This is the sentence. This is the punishment, and like it has to be structured.
This is the sentence.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you can, and I think not everybody needs a whooping. Like, some kids.
Yeah, I think everybody needs one. I don't think you need continuous beatings, but I do believe everybody needs.
And the beatings you should always. The parent has to be sober during the beating. You cannot be on nothing.
Yeah, don't be drinking off of anything.
Or any drugs. Yeah. Nah.
It was a couple times I got beatings, and I'm just like, don't be off of stress either, because stress is even worse than you being off some drugs. Like, and I feel like a lot of beatings I got was just off of relieving stress. It's like, all right, here goes this kid of mine.
Wow. I don't even think I've been through that. I don't think I've gotten a beating just to release the stress.
Yeah,
I
definitely got those.
I also was only child, so and single mother parenting is gonna be difficult. So but no stress.
I'm not gonna lie. Now that I'm old, I do see it a little differently. Mm-hmm. Like dang, it was a lot of us, a lot going on. The stress was strong, and I was the strongest, or at least it's a story I tell myself, so I don't have to go visit no doctors. The stress
was strong, and I was the strongest.
I was the strongest.
Oh man, you should have told your mom back in the days with all your brothers and sisters. Hey mom, with our powers combined, we ain't taking no more beatings. Yeah, right. She hit you with a nice Marvel vs. Capcom 2 air combo.
I mean, you was aware of the hierarchy in the house.
Yeah. Now my boy used to say, he's like, yo, he used to swear his mom is like what? Like 4'11". He used to swear that his mom had the strongest arm known to man. Like she should be in the Olympics with the javelin, throwing that shit across like a baseball home run. That's how
he feel that way.
Beat him. But hey, whip your ass into some shape that you ain't wilding out here. So
yeah, because I've met a lot of people in life who I just know you've never got a beating.
Mm-hmm. Never been told no.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you missed out on. A lot of people
used to say that about me. They used to think I never got my ass whooped. I was like, yo, nah.
Nah, that's just the people that want to beat you themselves. Like that's really who tells you things like that.
I have made a lot of people dislike me, but I turned over a new leaf. I'm politically correct. I'm selling.
You don't need to be that.
Selling you this dream of.
You need to be around. I think it's just, it goes back to people running from themselves,
Oh, nah, I'm still who I am. I'm gonna air shit out like the interstate property, son.
Oh, man. You let them fly regardless.
Yeah. You gonna get hit with this work.
You gonna get this work.
Yeah, no matter what, you gonna get this work. I'm still giving it up, no matter what.
It's like you said, it affects people differently. Mm-hmm. Like some people, they're just gonna do what they're gonna do regardless, and they're gonna be where they're gonna be.
No, that
has different effects on different
people.
Behave
yourself, people.
Yeah, exactly.
Behave yourself. You should be behaving yourself in your mind.
What's
out
funny?
In the world.
I see a lot of discipline is like when you get put into a combat sport. Yo, you can be practicing as a kid. You could be nice at fighting, and I see they always display a lot of discipline. They're never wilding out.
Well, it's part of a big part of training for that is discipline.
Mm-hmm. I try to do karate. I remember back in the days, I got sent to karate school. And I swear that shit was garbage, because all we did for the most of the day, and it was the worst thing, was sitting on top of our feet, and that shit used to hurt. And I'd be like, "Yo,
why'd you sit on top of your feet?" I'm confused.
This stance that you have to take in front of the teacher. They made you sit down. Yo, I'm there, and I'm pretty sure. I think the shit was free. So, for the most of the day, I'm sitting on top of my feet. Yo, if you
put your foot under you.
Yeah.
Why you didn't tuck one and put the next one over your lap?
Son, either way, it's hurting. Mm-hmm. But no, you had to sit where your feet is touching your butt. That's how you had to sit.
Yeah, that sounds painful.
Yeah, and it was. and it was annoying. And we did that most of the day. I was like, yo, this is not karate class, bro. we not. And I think back about it now, because as much as I watch boxing, I'm like, yo, the way they teaching you to throw a punch, I'm like, yeah, nah, this shit is bullshit. But
no, it's the same punch. Karate, boxing, same punch.
Nah, they tell it when they was displaying it. They was telling you to take a stance of like this or something like this, with your hand out first, and then your fist by your
coming
gut.
out of like horse stance.
Yeah, son, nobody's gonna wait for you to do this in a fight. Yeah. Like, cut it out, bro. I must say,
you can.
This is an anime.
Power with that hand like that,
son. You about to throw a Shoryuken? Like, come on, son. Shoryuken is not real life, bro.
That is true. It ain't real.
Nah, you know, but that shit was just wild annoying. Now, fast forward to now, I wish I would have been, but it wasn't popular at the time. Say mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
If that was around, I definitely would have been.
No, but they probably wouldn't have did it with the little kids. You're more likely to get hurt.
They do it now with the little kids. Like, little kids is as age 5. Like, my boy's son is in MMA right now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they didn't have that. It wasn't popular around here, because I bet you if I grew up in Thailand, they definitely I would have been doing it.
No, you would have been doing Muay Thai.
Yeah, exactly. It's similar to mixed martial arts.
Muay Thai is a little rough.
Yeah, I get it, but they're doing it as kids, so
yeah,
it's like that.
I would think they're more genetically disposed to do that.
I mean, hey, you don't have to be, and I think they're still doing it young.
Yeah, no, they definitely is. So I would probably put my kid to do something like that.
I wouldn't want to do karate, and my experience with karate was just bad. But I see a lot of people who still.
I didn't have a bad experience.
It wasn't good enough that I would be interested to continue to do it.
Yeah,
like boxing, I did it. It wasn't. I did that later, like around teenage years, like for 1 month, and that was.
You felt good doing it.
Yeah.
Boxing was a little more expensive though. Karate was free. That's the difference.
Yeah, but boxing was boxing is teenage years. Karate is like around the ages below 10. But boxing is also. Boxing was annoying. My first day of boxing, all I did was shadow box and jab. And
what you want to do?
No, they only made me jab. Like, you have to shadow box, and all you're doing is jab. For like a good hour and a half is all I'm doing that. My left hand was dead after that day.
That's perfect, though.
Yeah, exactly. But that was a horrible experience. But then after, we got to doing different things.
And then you having fun.
Yeah, it was enjoyable where I would come back to that. Like,
gotta lock in the basics first.
Yeah, but that wasn't just sit on your toes and hear a speech for dumb long.
Your sensei sounds terrible.
Yeah, I mean, he worked at the YMCA, so.
Yeah, we did a lot, and I went to Jackie Robinson program. We did a lot of different stuff.
You was in the Boys and Girls Club?
No, I said Jackie Robinson.
Oh, Jackie Robinson. I didn't know. Where was his program at?
I did it at
That was in Flatbush?
Yeah, definitely in Flatbush. Dang, what school is that? I don't know, but they was like 3 blocks from my crib.
No, I was just seeing if it was in Flatbush too, because Boys and Girls Club was on I think it's gone now, but it was in Flatbush.
Yeah,
you always used to see that commercial with Denzel?
Yeah, I definitely did. I did Boys and Girls Club.
It's on Bedford, right across the street from Erasmus.
I did. Yeah, I went to PS6. I used to just cross the street and do Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah.
But
I used to see all the bad kids there. I was like, I didn't.
Yeah, I mean, all these after school programs, all the bad kids always there. One, we in the hood. Yeah. You know the deal. Everybody's meeting up at these after school programs. Everybody, moms or dad, is at work. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. You made the best of the experience, but I do believe they was truly doing the best for the kids at the time.
Yeah,
there was a lot of experiences we got that we wouldn't have had.
Yeah, had a whole pool table.
Yeah, they had a lot of good stuff.
Learned some hustles over there.
No. No, not where I was going with that.
No, you can get busy in there, bro. Earn your lunch money for the next day.
Oh man.
It's tough times.
There was a lot of crazy stuff going on, but there's a lot of good stuff going on.
How you used to make your ramen noodles? How you used to make your ramen noodles is
in the crib.
Yeah, but how? Like, you put a little salt, pepper, or you just put the packet?
Salt, pepper.
Yo, some people mix it up.
I boil the water.
Yeah.
Let the water boil. I pour out a whole lot of the water.
Mm-hmm.
I put my ramen noodles in there. I put the seasoning around the ramen. I spin the ramen around, flip it, spin it. Take my noodles out within
Pop
like 10 seconds. And I pour the rest of the water out.
Oh,
I want my noodles like semi-cooked, like the rest of it.
Al dente.
Not even. Not even.
Yeah, how you used to cook your ramen noodles?
We used to do all sorts of stuff. Like,
That's how we closing this off. How you cook your ramen? Tell them in the comments.
It's a part of the struggle that people still going
comment
today.
how you make your ramen.
People still going through that struggle today.
I make my ramen the same way from a little kid to now. But go ahead.
Nah.
Yeah, we used to put all cumin, paprika, like we used to throw all sorts of crazy stuff
making
in
your
there.
own season after that sodium poisoning.
Yeah.
Nah,
and tasted good to me. But I mean, as an adult now, it's like if I was to make ramen, I would obviously do like all sorts of crazy stuff, like shrimp.
Ramen now
throw
is
shrimp in there, scallions, eggs, all sorts.
My joint boiling. One part was bad when I had a babysitter, and she used to just overcook the whole joint.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I hate when people make ramen for me.
She'll make it with the hot dog, and you could. It's overcooked because you know the hot dog is bust open.
It's like mushy.
Yeah.
Oh my,
it's
yo,
nasty.
I'm not gonna lie. I do not miss that.
Life.
Freaking.
That's what I think about when I hear '90s music.
or even ramen with the Vienna sausage. I'm just like, come on, man.
Nah, I can't even afford that Vienna sausage. It was just straight Frank's. Wait, Glizzy's now today, right?
Yo,
but
I think the Glizzy's is more expensive than the Vienna sausage.
Nah, I don't think so.
The Vienna sausage used to be cheap, bro.
The can joint?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Nah, I don't know.
And that was some trash food. I can't believe we used to eat so much of that.
Spam.
No,
corned beef.
Wow. I like corned beef, but spam. Oh my god!
Spam is horrible.
I never ate that crap.
Yo,
I would rather starve. I'll see y'all tomorrow. What y'all make tomorrow?
I didn't even know. One time I was at somebody's Thanksgiving, and I was eating a potato salad.
And I had spam in the potato salad.
I was like,
yeah, that sounds.
I didn't know what it was, and I was like, yo, nah, this shit tastes weird, bro. Yo, what's like, oh,
and they're like, oh, you don't like spam?
Yo, the second time I ate it, because this was probably like a Thanksgiving happened, or no, an event happened, like someone's birthday or party, whatever. I ate it, and I was like, all right. And then the second time, I was like, yo, what is this? This shit tastes bad.
Nah,
and they told me, right away. Wait, you don't eat spam? I was like,
what? It's always the stupid comments for spam.
Yo, bro,
you don't like spam?
This is like,
no.
Why do you think on the internet they call it spam? Because it's garbage.
Yo, this is like 2018. That person is telling me this shit.
Nah, spam is a 90s food. Don't come. I hope you didn't come out the 90s with the spam.
Not 2018. You got it probably 2015, 2016.
Nah, but any year after 2003, spam commercials was gone.
Yeah.
So what?
I never had it in my house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was never
what was
to be
the spam
done.
even doing there?
Damn, this conversation really makes me want some fucking spam. Like damn, taking me back.
Yeah, ever did with ramen noodles? Because this is what I did. Right, we used to cook it, and then after we get one slice of cheese, we put it under the joint, let it melt, mix it up. Now you didn't mix it with the cheese,
son.
Kraft cheese.
Ramen was always painful for my stomach, but you already know. You get 10 for $1, so it is what it is. But
I think they're up to a quarter now, or more than a quarter.
No, it's
now,
not.
Right?
It's like 49 cents for one.
Yeah, damn, 10 for a pack. That's throwback, I guess now.
Yeah, son.
Yo, you know what's funny? I seen the other day, for the first time in like probably over a decade, them quarter juices. That we used to buy. Yeah, the grenade joint looking joints. Yeah, them shits was $1. But I was like, yo.
$1?
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. That does make sense. If the ramen went from 10 cents to 49.
I mean, it don't make sense because it's still a bullshit gulp. But
bro, what you mean?
It wouldn't make sense to buy that when you could buy.
I mean, you know what makes
tropical fantasy joints.
That's $1 too.
Yeah.
But I mean, for pricing wise, I will say the little grenades seem more in line to be 69 cents
I
at
think
most.
I had the best era of.
You remember Chubbies?
Nah.
You
what
didn't
are
drink
those?
the Chubbies?
It was like the little soda.
Oh yeah. Same thing. See, I didn't.
That
I
was
didn't know
way
the brands.
better than
I didn't know the brands, but yeah, it used to. Then they used to have like the 50-cent juices.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, but my era,
I
for
remember
$1 you
the
could buy
quarter
that
water.
quarter juice, that
Yeah.
that candy,
You get
that
a couple
snack,
snacks. You get a quart of water,
chips,
a little cake, some chips, and like a 5 mints. So give me 5 peanut chews.
Now it's $5 for half a roll or some shit.
You better figure it out now.
Yeah,
$5.
Yeah.
You better pick what you getting.
Damn.
You getting a sandwich or you getting a juice and junk food? What is it gonna be?
Juice and junk food. You barely getting any junk food.
Nah, you can get a juice,
So,
like 2 bags of chips and a candy.
2 bags?
2 bags, yeah.
Oh, you
2
talking
bags
about the quarter bags?
The quarter bags is $1 now. They add a little more.
Yeah.
So that's $2,
yeah.
and then you paid $1.25 for the candy, $1.75 for your soda, $5.
Yeah.
See,
Inflation.
$5 before you get the free
Yeah.
soda with your sandwich, and then you get the chips and the candy. You ain't have to choose.
Then $19.25 will buy you a meal for the week.
Now you
You
buying groceries.
feeding the family.
You buying groceries.
You
That don't
feeding
count.
the
Though.
family.
We ain't touched down yet.
We ain't touched down yet.
Our
Shit.
grandparents wasn't really even thought of yet.
No, our grandparents was there.
Yeah, but
1920. Our grandparents was there.
how old is these guys? No. That makes your grandparents over 100.
Nah, my bad.
Yeah, they started younger.
Great grandparents.
Yeah, great grandparents. Yeah,
They was thought of because they was having kids young too.
yeah, I know, but I'm saying you're right. They was thought of, but they like last in the bunch.
Back in my day, well, homie, this is my day. All right, we could. Well, see,
We could wrap this one.
We could wrap it up. Yeah. All right, we'll see y'all next time. Yeah, right.